Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps. Today, I want to further discuss the Adam Levine situation. Okay, breaking news. Adam Levine just responded. I literally had this video ready to go up today. I'm still putting it up because I did want to address the second video that Sumner made. You'll see I break it all down. I show what she talks about. So watch this video. I'm going to make another video talking about his response. So stay tuned for that. Here we go. Didn't see already, check out yesterday's video. I break down the timeline of it all and his situation with his wife. They do have 2 kids, just announced a few days ago, a third on the way. Sumner came out with these allegations against him with her alleged receipts. Definitely check that out. But she's put out another video that I want to play for you, and then I want to break down and discuss it. So here we go.
I just wanted to make a part 2. I feel like it's obviously necessary. Hindsight is 2020. I initially wanted to go in and talk about how remorseful I feel and how embarrassed and disgusted I am with myself, but I didn't want people to look at it and think like, oh, she's playing the victim. But in reality, it had the opposite effect. Something I now realize I didn't touch on enough was the fact that one of my friends had attempted to sell it, which I realized yesterday whenever they reached out to me for comment. And so I was completely frantic. That is why that video is, for one, just so all over the place, and 2, why I didn't touch on some of the things that I initially would have liked. So in this video, I would like to address some of those things. I only came forward because I wanted to kill whatever story the tabloid had. The most important part that I did definitely gloss over is the fact that I was under the impression that their marriage was over. I believe that they were keeping it quiet to avoid the negative press because, as I had said, I was new to LA. So I just assumed that with celebrities of that caliber, that that's just how it was. And that's why I feel exploited, because he knew I believed everything that he said because of my vulnerable position of being new to LA. Also, he was DMing me straight from his verified Instagram account. I didn't have any reason to further question it. But I now realize that that was likely a manipulation tactic of his, just hiding in plain sight. As soon as I had realized that was not the case, I had cut things off with him. In retrospect, I wish I would have questioned things more. I wish I wasn't so naive, but, being naive is not an excuse for what I did in the role I played in this. Again, in no way was I trying to gain sympathy, and I fully realize I'm not the victim in this. I'm not the one who's really getting hurt here. It's Beati and her children, and for that, I'm so sorry.
Lots to break down here. I have so many thoughts, so many things to say. I figure the best way I can do this is honestly to break it down point by point that she made of my thoughts of what's happening. Now, again, I want to reiterate, Adam Levine and his wife have not said anything so far. They have not agreed with or denied the claims or anything like that. These are all alleged. I want to be careful because we just saw what happened with Ricky Martin, the things that were claimed against him, and how he was able to prove that what the person was claiming was not the case. So we'll see what happens there. If it is true, he's disgusting. A blanket statement of disgust. That's gross. It's horrible what he did. Again, still being alleged, so we'll see. But if it's true, that's awful. The only loser in the situation is, the only one I care about is his wife and their children. That's a terrible situation to be in. So there's that. But let's break down what this Sumner said.
I just wanted to make a part 2. I feel like it's obviously necessary. Hindsight is 2020. I initially wanted to go in and talk about how remorseful I feel and how embarrassed and disgusted I am with myself.
Here's my problem with this video. She claims that she's disgusted with herself. She claimed in yesterday's video that it lasted for a year. If that's all true, why not reach out to Beati in DM? Why not reach out to her directly and let her know what was happening if you felt so strongly that you needed to get this off your chest? Why are we doing this in public? It seems like it's for clout.
To sell it, which I realized yesterday whenever they reached out to me for comment.
To quote Miranda Hobbs in Sex and the City, where'd you read that? In Theories Convenient for You magazine? No, it just seems a little convenient. I had people in the comments saying the same thing, like, why don't you believe this story? I just don't. Because my gut tells me it's just not the case. Everything she said yesterday was, poor me, I'm the victim here. So, of course, this would scream further, poor me, I'm the victim here. I don't buy it.
Is the fact that I was under the impression that their marriage was over.
Okay. If what she's saying is true, I buy it. I buy that he told her that. Of course, that's what they all tell you, right? It's over between me and my wife. We're not happy. We're living apart, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'll give her that. What I don't believe is that for 1 year that you say you were together with him, that you didn't Google him, that you didn't look into it, that you didn't see. I don't actively search him, but I've seen a million pictures of him and his wife, like at sporting events and being all lovey-dovey, and I always think, oh man, they're a really good-looking couple, whatever, like, so yeah, no, I don't buy it. I buy that he probably told her that at some point. I don't buy that she believed it the entire year that they were, she says, that they were together. The other thing that people are pointing out, and I'm going to play an amazing TikTok in a minute that this guy made that I love. She posted a video of herself rolling around on her bed, I don't know, maybe January, to an Adam Levine song talking about how wonderful her life is. So, no, I don't buy it.
And so I was completely frantic. That is why that video is, for one, just so all over the place. And two, why I didn't touch on some of the things that I initially would have liked. So in this video, I would like to address some of those things. I only came forward because I wanted to kill whatever story the tabloid had.
I'm going to need to see some receipts on this. I just don't buy it. I don't think she would be tipped off. Maybe she would be. I don't know. That they're sitting on a story like this. I think it would have been broken. Sure, they'd try to contact her, but it would have been same day broken. I don't think it's something you sit on. So I just have trouble buying it. But hey, if she's telling the truth and a reporter was going to report on it and she got nervous, where's your receipts?
Instagram account, I didn't have any reason to further question it. But I now realize that that was likely a manipulation tactic of his, just hiding in plain sight.
So, what? She's alleging that because he had a blue check mark by his name, that made it on the up and up? Is that where she's going? What? I just find it funny that she's alleging that she's the victim here and she was manipulated, but I feel like she's manipulating all of us by using words like this.
Sympathy, and I fully realize I'm not the victim in this.
Yeah, I don't think you do. Again, I feel like I sound like I'm coming down harsh on this girl. I'm really not. I'm picking apart her statement. Maybe I am. I'm picking apart her statement because it just doesn't ring true to me. Not that I believe that she slept with him. She's alleging she had some receipts. I do believe it. And I believe he's a scumbag. If this is true. If not, my apologies. He's not a scumbag. But if it's true, he's a complete scumbag. And don't think for a second I blame her more than him. That's not it. He's disgusting, and he did this to his wife. So there's that. But what I'm trying to say is I don't believe that she's coming forward with these altruistic motives, that she's the victim here and he conned her and manipulated her. I think they probably manipulated each other, and the only one that got hurt here was his wife and kids.
I'm not the one who's really getting hurt here. It's Beati and her children, and for that I'm so sorry.
No, you don't get to do that now. Let's say that what she's saying is absolutely true, that she did not know that they were together for a year and she didn't know that he was still married to his wife. If you really, as you say, I'm so sorry to the wife and the kids and stuff, why not reach out to her directly to handle this? Why are you advertising your TikTok in this? And she still has like her Instagram and stuff, or maybe it wasn't through TikTok. The first one's through TikTok. I think this one's on Instagram. It just seems like a way to get more clicky, more clout. I hate that word, but you know what I'm saying? More, get her name out there. And it's working because we're all talking about it. And that's how the video ends. I'm really grossed out by the whole thing. I'm dying to see if his people or he comes forward and makes a statement. I actually find it very interesting that he is not so far. I just keep going back to the Ricky Martin thing because it's all we have to go by lately that's happened like this. He immediately came out swinging saying, no, this is not true. I would never, all that stuff. which you would do. You would think if this was not true and this crazy person was making this up, you would come out swinging saying, absolutely not. You know, that's not the case. This is not what happened. Believe me, I'm fixing it. Whatever. No words. I find that telling. So let's it's all alleged, but what if it was true? I'd say disgusting on him, disgusting on this person. Behate, you're going to be all right. You're gorgeous, girl. I don't know. I did want to put this video out here before we go because this guy made a video that I absolutely love. It's fantastic. He's hilarious. Watch this. He's playing an Adam Levine song during this part, so I can't play it because of copyright, but it's Uncancelable.podcast is the channel that posted this, and I find him very funny, so I'm going to go find that podcast.
Hi, Sumner. You're the girl who's currently trying to make yourself out to be a victim because you willingly chose to sleep with married man Adam Levine while he has a wife and kids at home, a pregnant wife and kids at home. Well, I just wanted to remind you of that video you made in January where you were rolling around on your bed laughing about how great your life is with his song in the background. You're not a victim, babe. You willingly chose to put yourself in this position. I don't know if you're upset because he didn't run off with you. I don't know if you're upset because you didn't get anything out of it, but this is on you. You take accountability for your behavior. Your video would have made a lot more sense if you came out and said, hey, I made a mistake, whatever. You didn't do any of that. You want attention, you want clout, and you want it at the expense of a man's family. He is a terrible person. He should never have done what he did. And you shouldn't have done it either. His bad behavior is not an excuse for you to behave badly.
Well said, Uncancelable podcast. Well said. You guys, that's it for me. You better believe as more stuff comes out about this, I will be covering it. I'm completely fascinated by it. Woo, lots going on there. I didn't even really, I put it out there, but I didn't react to the story that supposedly she's showing alleged receipts that he pitched the name for the third baby as her name. Sit on that. Think about that. I can't stop thinking about that. I thought about it all night because I thought if this is true and, he did pitch this name, Behate is learning all this and then to learn, oh my God, he pitched the name Sumner. She would instantly obviously know if it was true or not. Holy crap. I just can't. It keeps swirling in my head. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. Thanks so much for watching. If you want to see more of my stuff, check out my Patreon, patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps, where I break down episodes of Sex and the City. Got lots going on over there. Watch my other videos. Hit that thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed. And I'll keep on all the good stuff like this. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.